apologize. I will probably not have the camera today because my lights, which are also required for my camera to function, make it very hot in my office, and it's been very hot.
Oh.
No.
Great.
And I just
So I would like to
look
not
like
turn
crap
those on.
Fine.
I'm drinking an electrolyte drink, so I should tell you how my body's being today.
I'm drinking Shasta's version of Mountain Dew.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty
It's
good.
not bad. It's pretty close.
Why my
I'm
lamp
becoming
not
a
on?
Shasta stan.
You went through that kiwi strawberry like crazy last week.
Yes.
It was all right. I don't think I would get it again, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Oh, something. Right. Live? Table? This. My microphone is unmuted but has no signal. I am definitely picking it.
It's me you're looking for.
Me. You hear me? Okay. Alright, figured. Like, I can see it working. Yeah. We're good. Alright, friendos. Welcome back to another session of Arctis. I think we are not having Chody today. He has succumbed to illness due to all of his
think he said
travel.
next.
Fever has returned to go on without me. No! Alright, back in the sack with you. And we will continue on without him. Before we get started, let's do a quick recap, which will be just reading the recap I wrote immediately after last session, because we touched on so much. And then we'll get started.
Alright.
I don't want Taco Bell now. Previously, on Arctis, the party crossed the Golden Doors and encountered the fiend Aurexion, gilded scourge. Kozlo's clever use of Spider-Chan allowed him to insight check the devil from outside the room. You discovered some information about him initially. The amount of wealth that you carried in your current inventory affected his disposition and attitude towards you. As such, he treated much of the party with a great kindness and as incredibly rich mortals were not a common sight in the furnaces, he was intensely curious as to what your true intentions were. After agreeing to a mutually exclusive NDA, the party and Aurexion exchanged a great deal of information, and a contract was forged. Aurexion confirmed that the furnaces were a base of operations where soul coins were being minted, primary currency of hills. Aurexion oversaw the quantities of gold that were mined from the corrupt Dao's ex-slave. The operation, led by a black Abishai, who were Tiamat's blessed avatars, carried the essence of Tiamat herself. As you all know, a red Abishai currently resides in your airship, the Audacity, as a power source. It's trapped within a massive Borean shard, alongside the Ascendant-to-be, Lucaris Winterheart. Aurexion told you that there were 5 Abishai in total that currently existed, each of the color of Tiamat's heads: red, blue, green, white, and black. The demon touched briefly on the hierarchy of the Hells and how it was beneficial to many of the fiends that Tiamat was still chained. It allowed for the strongest of them to vie for power and status freely amongst themselves. After discovering the party had already encountered the curator within the Great Ice Library, Aurexion said that he had no love for Hell's Collector and was very amused that you sent him back to the 9 Hells. However, he gave you a very interesting bit of information. Within the Nine Hells, the curator, within his massive collection of the planes, had exactly what you were looking for: a vial of Tiamat's venom. Aurexion explained that the curator's intentions were to destroy and usurp Tiamat as the ruler of the Nine Hells, force the other devils to serve under his banner. Now, to assist in his ascent, he was seeking certain things that he did not currently have in his vast collection: the essences of the Abishai, and the power of a wish. Aurexion thought of this as a fool's errand, as devils could not be granted wishes. They lacked a soul. However, as spoiled from Grebella's book in the Great Ice Library, there were some loopholes that could be exploited. And thus the curator would certainly trade Tiamat's venom for the Abishai essences that he desperately needed. But he would potentially that would potentially put Arctis in great peril. Rain proposed that if she acquired something from the curator's realm, that she could transport the party there directly. However, Aurexion warned that as soon as he stepped foot within the curator's realm, he was discovered. Some ideas were floated, like to have Aurexion visit his realm under the guise that he was returning the curator's mantle of soul collection after Aurexion killed the party. That could potentially raise more questions than answers. Another was to offer Grebella's extracted wish to the curator, but that also seemed pretty risky. Getting to the curator's museum was still up in the air. If you had to battle your way there, so be it. The terms of Aurexion's contract were fairly straightforward. He gets to be the head money changer for the city of Brass, and receive a hefty tax on anything coming in or going to the Hells, in exchange for all that he knows about the location of the venom of Tiamat, information on the location of the curator and his infernal museum. And he said he will assist in retrieving a token from the curator's lair, but will not endanger him. This was under the NDA that the players cannot speak of anything discussed within Aurexion's room to anyone outside of the room at the time of the bargain, lest they rescind their soul to Aurexion in servitude. This is also a little bit of vis-a-vis. He spills the beans. The same goes for him. A Wangdoodle being in the bag of holding is a potential loop here. He is in an extra planar space, but technically the bag was in the room, so loophole. Currently, Aurexion has allowed you to take a much-needed long rest within his golden room, as you can hear him counting coins in the background. He has shoveled a very large pile of gold in the corner of the room for Grebella to lay on, as he thought this would please the dragoness. But he warned to not steal any of his precious gold, lest you violate the already tenuous trust you and the party have gained with him. Your long rest goes undisturbed. Wangdoodle is still in the bag. You all have full hit points, spell slots, magic. Make sure you should not have temp HP, as I'm getting rid of.
I can't even tell you how I got that.
It's probably from one of Coslow's, or one of the cannons. Temp HP.
Yeah.
Right. 8 hours later of much needed rest, you feel recuperated, and an Aurexion, as promised, has given you a peaceful rest. Whether you decide to sleep on the piles of money or in the comfort of the bed, you awaken refreshed, even though the furnaces are still sweltering. Your choices are relatively straightforward. There is still another key. You have not met with Sida Shardheart as of yet, and you hope that possibly she is done with her meeting after the hours, and you will not have to deal with her and some unwanted guests. What do you do?
I think we have more demons to kill.
Mhm.
That sounds correct. Well, we at least have one corrupted Earth Elemental S to kill. Oh, wait a minute. Where's Aurexion?
Judging by the jingle of coins, he's right outside the door.
Aurexion, since we're all buddies now, I have a question for you.
He looks up from counting the latest pile of gold that has been placed in front of him. Raw ores, it looks like. He says as he lifts an eyebrow.
We found this key, and Rain pulls out the furnace steel key, the one that looks like a one-time use key. Do you know what this is for?
Yes. Each of the heads of the furnaces have been gifted a key to the furnaces themselves in case of an emergency. That one looks like it belonged to the Chainmaster.
Great, so this is to open that big fuck-off door down there where the Abishai is?
He nods. The Black Abishai should be just beyond, manning the furnaces and minting soul core.
Perfect.
I see you only have the Chainmaster's key there, and the one I slipped you under the door. I'm assuming you have not accosted Sida Shardheart.
No, not yet. I also have this other key that's, we've just been referring to as the furnace key, but presumably that was for a lot of the earlier doors, where we murdered the fuck-off succubus lady. No, not succubus. Arrhenius?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
The Master. It's for the more northern parts of the furnaces. We call it the receiving area, where lesser business is done.
Yeah, there's so many keys, honestly.
Security is of utmost importance.
Well, speaking as a member of the
These
party
Bob's
who
gonna
barged...
side eye like that comment.
He says it with very heavy sarcasm.
Right, well... Suppose we should go murder Sida then.
It is seeming like murder Sida o'clock.
Hey, do you know who she was in a meeting with?
Aurexion nods. I believe last I heard she was meeting with a pride of Rakshasa. Judging by your expression, I'm assuming you are unfamiliar with those particular fiends.
Looked like a bunch of Feronians to me.
In
But we
fact,
did see them from really far away.
that is actually rather apt of you. These fiends do hail from Feronia. They've made a...
Well, that's weird.
It is possibly a little strange, but these particular fiends have taken a great interest in some of the recent Feronian politics. I'm not sure why. They had business here with Sida. The details of that business, we are not particularly close.
Well, if they're there still, they're getting murdered. Channeling a little bit of my inner Coslo there for a second.
Cosmo just nodding along emphatically, like the why can't I think of the actor's name right now? The guy from The Shining, where he's just like nodding.
Jack Nicholson?
Jack Nicholson, yeah.
Nicholson,
Jesus.
yeah.
What a bad name to not be able to remember.
Put down the dill pickle.
Down.
But that is exactly the nod that Coslo's giving at the, like, if they're in the way, just murder them.
Yes! Yes, Much as I'd love to keep you alive, let's hope that those fiends are not still there when you accost Sida. They're quite powerful, well regarded even amongst denizens of the Nine Hells.
Having fought a Rakshasa in another game. No, thank you.
And he mentioned
Things
there was
are, in fact, the devil.
he mentioned that there was a whole pride of them, which means that there were like a bunch, at least 3.
A whole parade.
Always Rakshasa, but never Rakshasta.
That's Cosmos'
I'm
job.
rocking my Shasta right now. Know what you're talking about.
Shit.
My mountain rush.
Oof.
I don't
have
know
a
why it
dingy
came
little
to me.
Rakshasa right here.
I was just thinking of them being like, I am a real Ferroni.
Real for fight for the cats of every man. Well, good luck in your quest.
You can call it what it is. It's murder. It's fine.
As I do want to see you alive, so you can fulfill your end of the bargain, I will leave you with this. Luck. Sida's prickly at best, sharp as a razor's edge.
Didn't you already beat her though already? Like it can't. Like she couldn't be that bad.
He looks around. I didn't.
No, not
We
you.
kinda did before, but it was more of a, relocation.
Sida is, at heart, an elemental. She will draw strength from being on her home plane.
All right. Well, here there's nothing. Onwards to murder.
Yeah. Is she this way? What's over here?
It's probably the shitter, Coslow.
I love the curiosity of goblins.
Yeah, that's the shitter.
Yep. Can confirm.
Achievement unlocked. Found every shitter.
Wait, that actually might be true.
If it is, we deserve a reward. God damn it.
You can just get a
Like-
toast.
Like a little golden turd.
Oh, God.
Do you guys have
That
like
go
an
in my
okay
hoard, or
diet
does
down
it
here?
go-
There's so many shitters.
Assuming.
Is everything going on okay, like food-wise? Do you guys need like a new cafeteria or something?
I don't know. Ask the Peck what they eat. Last I saw, they were gnawing on rocks. Atrocious. Aurexion says as he bites the edge of a newly minted coin.
Are you
Delicious.
eating the coin?
No, I'm just testing its hardness.
Gross.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if you were eating a coin. Would be impressed.
I do not consume gold. I merely wish to perceive
How much fiber is there in gold coinage?
it. Not a lot. Very low iron as well. He flips you a coin. Are you hungry? I do not have any ration. Not eat the food of lesser beings.
I don't have to eat.
I don't eat gold.
Well, then you'll find no food here. Hungry friends. He gestures towards the door. You're looking at me with hungry eyes. Please. Hungry.
There it is. We all knew it was coming.
If
We don't even have a bard in the party.
if murder is needed to slake your thirst, then I'll point you in the right direction. Sida is directly north of you. Her hall is pointedly marked by all of the distasteful shards sticking out of the ground.
Are they dangerous in any way? Are they just edgy?
Oh, yes. I highly suggest not touching them with your fleshy finger.
Fleshy fingers.
Oh my god.
It's got a
Immediately
nice
got
ring
more.
to it.
All right, everybody out. Let's go murder.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
my loyal succubus companion. Where are they?
Oh, we told them to heck off. We didn't hurt them.
We'll have to reconvene later. I appreciate you not sending them back to the Nine Hells. They're very expensive to extract.
That
Gross.
may,
Gross.
they may have fucked off back there, but if they did, it was on their own volition.
Yeah, we just told him to get out of the way.
He nods. That is appreciated. Good luck to
Yes.
you all, and please, please, I beg you, destroy Sida so she doesn't come back to me about your incursion.
I mean, she's closer to the front door than you are, so I can't see how that would possibly be your responsibility anyway.
He shrugged. She's
If you
not
have a
known for
problem
her
with a
patience.
coworker, we can point you to HR, Mr. Ticklefingers.
Oh, what a delightful name. Is he good at
we-
handling coin?
Probably wouldn't be too far to teach him.
He's real
When a
good
Rex-
at jingling things.
He picks up and bites another coin. This one is brass. He sets it as
Goodbye.
Later.
Bye.
let no one see you leave, please.
I don't think there's anyone out here to see that. I think we killed them all.
Well, there's the really big eyeball. That's it.
Oh yeah, what? Hold on. I want to ask him about that.
That's fair.
Hey, Mr. Guy.
Kozlov knocks on the door.
Yes, he says. Yes.
Hey, what's with the big weird eyeball?
Yes. As the corruption sets foot in the furnaces, it tends to take on aspects of the Nine Hells. That large eyeball is just, an information gathering tool. Presumably for something connected to the Nine Hells. Since this is run by a Black Abishai, most likely it is connected to a spy of Tiamat.
Okay, because I've been watching us the whole time.
Well, then you best be quick.
You mean after this
Oh,
long rest we just took?
Then they possibly have had more time to prepare.
Okay, great, thank you. Talk to you later, goodbye. Hey, so the eyeball's watching us and telling something about Tiamat, something about what we've been doing, so we should probably get a move on.
That honestly tracks. Did we try to burn it?
No, we've kind of just been walking around it.
It's fair. Alright, well, nothing for it now.
The eyeball is still there, rolling around in its carapace of flesh. As you move towards it, it rotates to look at you.
Would anybody like to poke it in its friggin' eye?
Feel like we should probably get rid of it, but I don't know if that's gonna make something else come after us.
I mean, we're gonna kill everything in here anyway, so...
Yeah, good point. All right.
Oslo will summon his turret.
There does also look like a pulsating egg sac over there that we missed.
Yeah, there's a few that are around it that we've been just not getting to on account of being pulled in other directions.
That's fair. How dare you not exhaustively track down every single fleshy sprite creature thing on the map, Coslow? How dare?
With a very satisfying gout of flame, you begin removing the egg sacs. The eye quivers, presumably with rage.
Gross.
Fire continues washing over the sacs, and they squelch with a familiar sound, as you have killed many of these in the furnaces so far.
I know it's literally like tedious and it's just Coslow moving his icon around the screen and then causing it to make fire, but it's so satisfying.
That's why I keep doing it.
More fire, and the last of the egg sacs disappear. Just the flesh-covered eye remains as it rotates to watch the Eldritch Cannon do its job.
Apparently my cannon shot itself somehow?
But it made the
It
save.
hurt
Good
itself
job,
in its
Ken.
confusion.
Yeah. I don't understand.
He still took damage though, poor buddy.
I think he's just
Oh, because stay
targeted.
for half, right?
Save for half. Your poor cannon. He should have full HP.
We gotta try to burn the eyeball itself as well.
Leave
Well-
that to the Bernie boys.
Here goes nothing.
You can be a Bernie girl, Grebella, if you want.
It's like me.
I can. But how many things do they actually get to set on fire?
The amount of fluid that excretes from the burning eyeball as it rolls back into its flesh home is quite disgusting. And it
I'm
leaves...
sorry. Flesh home? You're not getting past that one.
It would have got past me. I'm sorry.
I was
Flesh
trying to
home.
pretend like it wasn't said.
Flesh home. Brother to muck home.
I'm just adding things to the lexicon from this dungeon for whenever we play Call of Cthulhu again, just so you know.
Excellent. A filthy well is left behind, and the floating debris of the burnt eyeball makes a lovely little crust on the top of the ancient water within. You probably don't want to drink it.
Good thing that wasn't on my list of things to do today.
She did, however, say probably. So
The golden...
I feel like between the guy not having any food for us, her telling us not to drink the water, it's like she wants us to eat something in here.
Nope. That's what rations are for, y'all. Get some fucking rations.
Yep. The golden brazier disappears as the eyeball wrinkles and explodes under the heat of the fire. Only one lit brazier remains, flickering with a purple flame.
Aw, man. If only we were smarter sooner. Oh well.
Eight hours later, there are still embers in the rooms from the golden dretch. Most of the furniture is ruined, but the stone rooms still stand. Unfortunately, the line of shitters is lost.
Rip.
The rooms are now veritable pizza ovens, 500 to 600 degrees Fahrenheit. Could probably cook a pizza in there.
Well, now I'm hungry.
Golden dretch pizza.
Now I'm
Flesh
less
home
hungry.
pizza.
We'll put
Alright,
gold
come on,
on
let's go kill
everything.
Sida. Honestly, you guys are all the ones with the chip on your shoulder with the Sida person. I thought you would want to be there as quick as possible.
Well, we got slightly distracted because someone was like, maybe we get rid of this weird big eyeball first.
Well, now you are no longer being spied on by an emissary of Tiamat. And as you stare down the hallway, jagged obsidian shards have burst through the tile floor and stand like monuments, ominous, still.
Look at those ominous and still shards. So
they
ominous.
sure are ominous.
Very still.
A small egg sac sits in the corner, and the hallway curves around to the north.
Ooh, there's a door here, though. Raina's gonna investigate this door for traps and other things.
Make me an investigation check, please.
Investigation.
The room, excuse me, you don't believe that the door is locked or trapped, and you hear soft squelching sounds from within.
Sounds like some egg sacs. We all ready?
Gross.
Grebella!
Went this way. Sorry.
Yep, north and then east. Would you like to do the honors of going in first? Does it look trapped? Or do you want me to?
I don't mind.
Grebella,
Oh
as you
boy.
open the door, it looks like at one point this was a place of worship. Large glowing obsidian chunks stick out of the walls to the east and the west. A large pulsating egg sac sits at the foot of what was possibly a great statue, but the top half of the statue has been replaced by jagged obsidian shards that now burst out of it from all directions, leaving it half obsidian from the top and odd spindly legs on the bottom. The room is filled with lemurs as they gaze upon the crystal, rapt attention. As you open the door, they slowly and sluggishly, puddingly, turn to look at what has bothered their repose.
I'm sorry, puddingly?
Puddingly, yeah. We're making up words now. Grebella, strangely enough, they do not seem to be hostile toward you. as one turns to look at you, twisting on its boneless apparatus, and turns back to the crystal in question, seemingly uninterested.
Is he like the mechanically separated chicken goo? Is that why he's boneless?
Yeah, he's basically the paste that all chicken nuggets are made of.
Oh.
Do we want to burn an 8 in there?
Probably. They're not trying to hurt me, but maybe somebody should investigate that crystal thing.
There's also an egg sack there. I feel like burning things is probably a good start, and then we can investigate.
Your call.
Well, I'm not the one equipped with the burnination, so it's Coslow's call.
The Lemurs continue to gaze lovingly at the crystal, their attention barely divided.
I kind of expecting if I burn that thing, they're gonna have thoughts about that.
Do you have a fireball handy instead? Oh, no, wait, they don't care so much about fire, do they? I don't remember. Did these little flesh puddings earlier care about fire?
You can insight them if you want. They don't seem to be attacking you. Oh,
Hey,
what would you like to know?
how do they feel about fire?
They are immune to fire.
They're immune to fire. Well, that's some horseshit. Alright, I guess this is a Gallagher type situation.
Don't we have a force cannon?
We do, but it does fire, and they're immune to fire.
No, I can do a force blast from the cannon, but that only hits one thing.
Right.
I could position the cannon in a way where the fire only hits the egg sac and then see what the other things do.
As you all sit and watch, the egg sac underneath the crystal quivers like a boiling zit about to rupture, and indeed the largest pustule does. A fresh lemur crawls out, flesh and bonelessly. It crawls leglessly up to the crystal, and it is now basking in its glow. Crystal continues to thrum with power, exuding a dark purple light.
Well, I don't think I can put the cannon where I only hit the eggs now.
Now, Rain, since you're going in the room now, make me an Arcana check. Oh wow, that's a lot. These pudding-like creatures, seemingly made of boneless flesh, these ones are slightly different in color than the ones that you saw in the Chainmaster area of the furnaces. These ones seem to be absorbing ambient power from this obsidian crystal. And as you get a better look at the crystal, you have a sense that this might be something akin to, say, a Borean shard. Something that absorbs magic from its surroundings. But nothing in the furnaces is particularly positive. In the ambient magic it is absorbing and channeling into these ores can be no good.
Bad vibes only in this room.
Bad vibes only. Seems like this is some sort of farm or incubation station for these creatures, suffusing them with both elemental power and power from the Nine Hells. The Obsidian Borean shards placed here just reinforce that theory in your mind.
Alright, we should definitely take care of this, so...
We decide the first cannon couldn't work. Am I having to hit them? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we're gonna... Well, they're all immune to fire, so we have to smash them.
Yeah, I can shoot one, but I do have...
There are 7 of them in this room now, so...
Give me 1 second. I may have an option.
Unless the swab has something, I don't know what you got in your
I guess
your repertoire. Because they're not attacking, so you get insight to figure out whatever they might be vulnerable to, or at least take damage from.
Alrighty, I will insight.
I could also shatter and I think hit all of them where they're standing currently.
What would you like to know, Sea Swab?
How do they feel about lightning damage?
They are not immune to lightning damage.
Alrighty. Well then, in that case... Alright, how many are there? How many are there in here?
7. Plus an egg sack.
7 plus an egg sack? Alrighty. Well, Grebella, do you want to stand in here? Because I don't know if I can kill them all right away, but I can at least chunk them out.
Kazo also proposed an idea.
Yeah, I
Bella
think
is all for not touching these weird things, so...
Hey, you do your thing, Sea Swab. This seems more like your gig than mine.
You can always overlap AoE stuff if you guys both have AoE stuff. Like,
yeah.
Okay,
that
good.
seems, that seems like a good idea, actually. And then we just deal, like, Grebella and I can mop up whatever's left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
alright.
Kozlo would be preparing a shatter until Sea Swab does something at this point.
What are you doing, Sea
All right.
Swab?
I'm going to cast Firestorm, and then I'm going to transmute it to lightning damage.
Oh!
Oh, shit. Do I need to step out of the room?
Probably.
Rain, I would get out of there.
That is so many... Well, Sea Swab's in the room! I don't want him to be, like, the guy who gets yanked again. Like, it's a funny joke, but that doesn't mean I actually want Sea Swab to die. That's why I was in here. That's why I was suggesting that Grebella and I stay in here, but... Okay. If you're just gonna hit me with it, I'm just gonna leave. It's fine. I'll stay right here. And then you get the fuck out.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then, so, alrighty, I think I was just supposed to transmute it first. But whatever.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, that's a 1. The lemurs are not very good at dexterity, having such, pudding-like legs. And as you fill the room with fire to start and transmute it to lightning, you said?
Mm-hmm.
1 by 1, with 49 damage. The room fills with crackling lightning. It arcs between the obsidian pillars on the walls. It arcs across the room, through the crystal shard, shattering it, and through the lemurs individually. And 1 by 1, as the energy arcs through them, as you watch, they explode satisfyingly all over the room. They let out a garbled screech and pop.
Sound effects on point.
I'm uncomfortable.
And last but not least, it arcs through the egg sac that is on the ground as well. And that too disappeared.
Sea Swab's just gonna like do the blowing the finger out smoke thing, like
Holster that cannon.
that's right.
They cannot stand up to 49 points of lightning damage, and the rest of the room crackles with residual energy. A large crack can now be seen down the center of this obsidian borean shard, and the light that it was exuding goes dim. The rest of the crystals on the wall, they too are cracked and shattered, and soon the entire room goes dark as they quickly lose power.
Oh, it's all dark in here now.
Well, good job, Sea Swab.
Hey!
That's a Rare Sea Swab W, I think.
Rare?
I mean, yes. Usually, like, you get some comeuppance and something horrifying comes out of, like, nowhere and murders you. So far that hasn't happened.
I'm at least an uncommon W.
Sea Swab, you're left in the dark, quiet room, and tiny shards of obsidian begin to fall onto the tiled floor. You make a small sound. Ding.
How about this? A Rare Sea Swab flawless victory.
Sea Swab will think about it. He goes, I'll allow it.
Great. So, onward. Probably
Backward.
scooch around this. Probably don't touch it.
Rain, as you get a look at the northern hallway, there are doors to both the east and the west, and a large chasm filled with jagged obsidian bisects the hallway. At the very end of the hallway, a very large-looking earth elemental made of pure obsidian.
There's a big fuck-off elemental over here. And another egg sac in the corner.
What did we learn about these crystals? Anything?
Not to touch them. Other than that, they're working kind of like Borean shards, but bad vibes Borean shards.
Essentially what Rain had discovered from her Arcana check was that they are like evil obsidian shards, absorbing the ambient energy around them, or like a battery.
Do we want to try to destroy them?
We could try. I mean, Sea Swab kind of just did destroy a bunch.
Yeah, I'm just remembering there was the big one in the other room, and then there's this one here. I could try to drop a shatter on it, see what happens.
There's probably an element, too, of, like, trying to catch Sida by surprise, so I don't know how loud Shatter is. Isn't Shatter really loud?
It is really loud, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, right now they're just absorbing power. We can probably take care of them after we deal with Sida. Probably.
Okay.
Do they seem to be like funneling energy anywhere in particular, or are they just kind of like soaking it up right now? Like they're not connected to anything as far as we can see.
At least the ones in the walls appear to be exuding some sort of energy. But you haven't quite picked up on the nature of it. Whatever it was, the lemurs in the other room were trying to absorb it, but they were still quite young and still being shaped by whatever energy evil Borean shards are exuding.
Okay. So right around this corner, at the end of this hallway, in front of what I suspect is the door to Sida's room, it's a very large elemental. And there's some hallways off to either side.
Everybody, mods, wake up!
Is
Yeah.
anybody there?
Is anybody players?
I mean, I like just killing Sida, but I don't think it's going to be that easy.
Well, I mean, we're not to Sida yet. We have a big fuck off elemental up here.
Yeah, that's what they're talking
And
Maybe he's
and
friendly.
about.
very, that's always a possibility. Look, we handled the entire last encounter socially, so, I'm never going to say never. He does look slightly less friendly, though.
If not friend, why friend shape?
You have some oddly shaped friends, I think.
True.
Do we just want to hurt this elemental and see what happens?
Always a good strategy for me. Sea Swab
Right.
will... Sea Swab's going to stay back behind this
I
cannon.
mean, with the whole eye thing going on, I don't know how much of a surprise we got going for us here.
Well, that eye probably wasn't talking directly to Sida, but
Yeah.
could have had information conveyed to her. That's true.
Yeah, the guy said it was Tiamat, something or other.
hmm And none of the other demons have seemed to be particularly interested in communicating with each other that we've seen so far. They all kind of dislike each other.
No, that is definitely.
All right. I guess I'm gonna poke the elemental and see what happens, guys.
Good luck!
Okay.
I got your back.
The
Rachel's
elemental
gonna-
at the end of the hall seems to have its eyes closed as it bars the way to a grand set of obsidian inlaid double doors.
Oh, its eyes are closed. It has eyes. Alright, well. There's lots of... one of these doors is open and there's some dredge and some more egg sacs in there.
Rain, make me a stealth check. Oh,
No, that's a...
nice! That's a
Yeah,
that's a
that's
one.
a 1.
Rain, as
Oh,
you
dear.
walk down into the hallway, you hear a very loud crunch, and it's coming from underneath your foot. You step on an errant piece of obsidian that has sliced through the thick leather of your boot. It has come dangerously close to cutting the skin, but it is the sound that it makes, like broken glass. It seems to alert the Dretch west. Burns.
Well, at least something's happening. Instead of us just standing here staring at shit.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, thank God. Please just pull everything in here. Just bring it the fuck all.
Just bring it the fuck all.
Goodness, Swab and Grebella.
All right.
All right.
The rare back-to-back Sea Swab W.
Just keep yourself away from that elemental, because I feel like that elemental is definitely Sea Swab friend shape. And I mean that in the worst possible way.
Yeah.
He gonna fuck you up. That's what I'm saying. He gonna fuck you up.
Rain, as you crunch down on the obsidian shard, you hear a low grumble from the end of the hall as the slitted eyes of the obsidian elemental open, revealing sharp purple light beneath. It opens its mouth to reveal very, very sharply edged obsidian fangs. You're not used to seeing teeth in an elemental. It's something unnerving. And it gives out a low-throated roar as it begins to move towards you. Grebella, you're up. You hear the rumble of something very angry coming from the hall to the north.
This is fine.
Alright. I'm raging, because I do that forever now, right?
Yeah, you are still raging.
That's your secret. You're always raging.
Yes. It's not giving me the measure of distance like it normally does.
If you click
But
on
I-
yourself and then you hover your mouse over whatever is away from you, it'll tell you how far it is. You are currently 55 feet away from Obsidian. Otherwise, if you want to use the drawing tool, it is the one on the left side of the screen, right underneath the token controls. It is measurement.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's token controls, and it's the ruler one. Sorry. It's you click on the left side of the screen, token controls. It's top left, then the one that looks like a ruler. That's your measure distance.
That helps me brain with the math. Okay. Means I'm gonna be able to get close to it. If I double, that takes one action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We're just gonna go for the big boy.
Ooh, running right up. All right, that is looks like 60 feet, 55 from where you were in the 5-foot step around the corner.
Then we are going to do on the whack. Oh, restless attack. Probably not to start.
That'll miss. The obsidian elemental holds up a singular arm, and your flail wraps around it, and he jerks your hand off to the side. Your whole body goes with it. You are surprised at the strength of the elemental. He leers down at you, fangs open. You can see your reflection in the obsidian teeth.
Alright. I think that'll end our turn then.
Sea Swab, you're up.
Sea Swab's just gonna step to the side and target the elemental. Because he doesn't want to go look in the rooms yet.
Okay.
And let's see, is rain. Alrighty. On second thought, Sea Swab is going to move over here.
A Dretch is inside the room, tending to a very large egg sac.
Sea Swab is going to cast. He's to cast something. I just saw it. What do I want to cast? He's going to cast Ice Storm. Ice Storm. From his Staff of Frost.
Ooh,
In that room.
right on top of him.
You guys chill out in here for a bit.
Alright, you cast Ice Storm into the room, and let's see if the Dretch is going to make his dex save. What is your spellcasting CC? Oh,
I believe it is 14. Of course.
he makes it. He takes. Oh! He's gonna make it. As he takes half damage from the ice storm, but as he is pelted by all of the icicles and giant hailstorms from the ice storm, he basically becomes a cloud of mist. All that's left is a smear upon the ice. The rest of the room is full of a snowstorm and is now difficult terrain.
Is there anything still in here that, is like the egg sack still alive?
That egg sack is no longer existing. As it too
Alright.
is being pierced and pummeled by the hailstorm.
Well, this room is clear of everything I can see.
Good.
That will end Sea Swab's turn.
Okay. Something else is in the room. Rare. One moment, please. Okay. Grebella, something appears at the door as a Dretch comes lumbering out on hands and feet. It pounces on you and attempts to rend you. It scratches with fetid claws. Misses. It will attempt to do it again. Scratching furiously, but missing as the elemental has wrenched your flail out of the way. It is knocked into the Dretch, and he just goes stumbling back into the wall.
Stewie!
There is other movement in this room. Something else stirs. Go 5, 10. Boy. There's something else in the room, but even Grebella, I don't think you can see it from your particular vantage point. You just hear, Grebella, the loud jangling of chains echoing from inside the room.
I hear chains!
Rain, you're up.
Let's see. We're inciting the golem or the elemental.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Does it have any immunities or resistances?
Let's see. I will give you an immunity. It is immune to poison.
Well, okay. That's helpful, thanks. Of course the rock's immune to poison.
Be more specific next time. The DM is like a genie. He must be very specific.
Yeah. Look, I don't make insight checks often enough to deal with that shit. Come on now.
At least you made it first.
Well, I definitely will put away my vial of poison.
You tuck it back in your shirt.
Like, shit. Hey, Wangdoodle, hold on to this for me, please. Don't drink it.
You just hear a sad little "aw" coming from inside of the bag. Aw.
It's actually just booze. Booze is poison. It's just booze. That's all it is. I kinda... Yeah, that is like just an awkward end of the room now, because everything is bunched up there. Guess I will activate Blade Song with our bonus action. And I will hover over this like rocky chasm because I can fly. I
Oh,
won't step on it.
okay. Where do you? All right, you just fly right over it. You hover over the chasm.
Sure do. And
It looks
we'll
surprisingly, as you fly over it, it is surprisingly deeper than it first appears.
Yeah, I didn't want to take any chances, so I'm glad to have my instinct supported. Thanks.
Thumbs up.
We'll attack him. We'll boom him. He's boomed.
He's boomed as you hit the Obsidian elemental with your rapier.
For damage.
Jesus! That is 37 points of damage. One moment, please. Booming Blade is thunder damage?
Yes.
Okay.
No. It is. It is thunder damage. Sorry, I didn't know if it was thunder or force. It is thunder.
All right. Rain, as you fly towards the Obsidian elemental with rapier brandished, you slash it across the face, leaving chunks of crystal shards in its wake. They go scattering across the room, hitting the floor with the same soft crunching sound, just like what you had stepped on previously in the hallway. The Obsidian elemental flings Grebella's flail to the side, growls at you.
We're gonna poke him again.
That'll
No,
miss.
we're not gonna poke him again.
It slaps
We got the
your
important one off.
tiny, flimsy sword out of the way. He will not be caught by surprise again.
So he seems angry at me. So Rain is going to... Wait, hang on. How many? That's 5, 10, 15, 25. Rain is going to fly back 5 feet with the rest of her movement. If he wants to take an attack of opportunity, he can.
He will. I'm gonna move you back into place for that.
Sure.
He will attempt to slam you.
Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam.
And he will miss.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get him to come towards me. Just free up Grebella a little bit so she doesn't have everything in her face.
Okay.
And that is it.
All right. Next up, the Obsidian elemental. Angered at being woken up, he begins a low-throated growl, bares his teeth at both Rain and Grebella, mostly Rain for slicing off a large chunk of his rocky face. He stomps once with a large purple foot, and the ground cracks and splinters. One moment. He picks up a piece of tile that he has loosened underneath his foot. And he lobs it at Rain. Rain, if he hits you with this, you will go prone. And it misses. Massive chunk of the tile hits the back wall and makes a very loud shattering sound. The earth underneath his foot is now more or less bare. And suddenly, his entire form, just from that standing on one foot, sinks into the earth as he burrows underneath the ground. He can burrow through a non-magical unworked earth and stone. While doing so, he does not disturb the material he moves through. As he is burrowed, he sinks into the floor. This does count for booming blade, so Rain, I'm gonna let you roll 1d8. He's gonna move his burrow speed.
Technically, it's 3d8.
All right, let's see it.
So that is 1, 2, 3. Hiya! That was some weak sauce.
A large crack is left in his wake as his little tootsies have touched unworked earth, and you see the tiles all down the hall begin to buckle and pop up against each other as he runs directly underneath the ground down the hall. He's gonna move his burrow speed.
No! No! You can't go after the swab! He did everything right!
1 second. Process the booming blade damage. Sea Swab, in front of you, the large crack in the earth. You see one of the large obsidian elemental's hands burst through as he pulls himself up from underneath the ground, right in front of you.
Seesaw will literally shit his pants.
Not figuratively, literally.
Well, you know, birds don't have sphincters, so I feel like that actually probably happens a lot to you, to Sea Swab.
Poor Sea Swab.
Swab has been dropping his poops everywhere and just hoping that nobody's noticed, or if they have noticed, they have chosen to ignore it and not say anything.
He's already used one shard attack in order to free up some of the dirt underneath his foot, but now he will begin to slam, and he has a 10-foot reach.
I think C-Swab just used his own shard attack.
Hey! As he works his way out of the ground, he grabs your leg, Sea Swab, and begins to squeeze. Hollow bones begin to break.
I think I can use this. It popped up.
You have resistance to the triggering damage type. Does it work against bludgeoning?
No.
Alright.
I say cold, fire, lightning, or poison.
Alright. He grabs your leg and squeezes. Your flesh begins to bruise and your bones threaten to crack. As he has grabbed you, he's just going to use his other attack to try and slam you into the ground as he pulls himself back up out of the earth. That'll hit. He pulls himself up and pulls you with him, leaving you dangling upside down from his hand. And like Hulk in the Avengers, he just slams you down against the ground. Boom! Bam! Bam! Swab, you take another 25 points of damage, and he lets you go, dropping you 10 feet from him. Sea Swab, my concentration checks are rocking, but I'm gonna have you roll 2 concentration checks, please. Make me a Constitution save.
Constitution. Nope.
You lose concentration on Ice Storm, and it disappears.
She's just like concussed.
Sea Swab is bleeding from possibly every orifice. Oslo, you're up.
Cosmo's gonna just turn a corner and see me fucking dying.
Cosmo steps around the corner. Immediately, Grandpa Simpson steps back out. No, we're gonna step in. So this seems bad.
Does it though? Or does it seem like what always happens?
So this seems normal.
Seem normal, but still bad.
We're gonna start with something else than that. We're not gonna start with that. That's not what we're gonna start with.
Nice solid 9.
Okay. Cannon is going to attempt to force blast the Obsidian Elemental.
Yeah. That'll hit. As the Obsidian Elemental takes force damage, Oslo, you notice that a very large crater is left where the Eldritch Cannon has blasted into the Elemental, and shards go flying everywhere around the room. It is like glass rain. He is vulnerable to force damage.
Use the force!
However, the sharp shrapnel is incredibly dangerous. Whenever the elemental is hit by force or bludgeoning damage, all creatures within 30 feet have to make a dex save. On a failure, they take 5d8 slashing damage as sharp obsidian shards fly dangerously off the elemental's body.
Maybe don't!
30 feet?
30 feet. This is all creatures.
Oh,
That's so much damage. What the fuck?
He just literally explodes into a glass whirlwind.
What's the... Do we know the save on it?
Everybody failed.
Everybody failed.
Literally everything
DC
failed, including
16.
the creatures.
Both of the Dretch also failed.
Hold on.
Oh, not Grebella.
I don't know why it hit it twice.
I don't know why it's doing that again. All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it procced it twice for me. Feel free to take the lower one that rolled.
Rain, you
but
rolled a
I
10.
Yeah.
I'm trying to check and see how many times I can Flash of Genius. Okay, there is no like, it's not an action. It's just something that I can do whenever.
Yes.
It's not a reaction?
It should be
amazing.
just something that you do.
It's just something that I do. Yeah.
Do you want to make that save, Kozlov?
Yes, I will Flash of Genius myself.
All right. This is a save or suck, so if you save, you take no damage as you dodge the flying shards. I will revert that damage. As suddenly a massive crater is made in the Obsidian Elemental's body. You're like, yeah! It really works! He's breaking apart at the seams! And just the entire hallway fills with flying glass. Eyes are peppered.
I changed my mind! Don't use the force!
Everything is peppered and flying glass. Grebella, you see even the Dretch around the corner are peppered with glass, and it cuts so deep that they immediately perish, falling into just a pile of meat amongst themselves.
I don't know, that kind of works for me.
Oslo keeping his crown thoroughly placed as the king of party damage.
Yeah.
The king of friendly fire.
However, Sea Swab goes down as the shards tear into his flesh.
It's also not the first time I think Kozlo's killed Sea Swab.
Look.
No. It is.
Okay, I got nothing.
That's fine. Grebella would have done that if she had actually hit with her mace, so I think it's fine.
It's true, yeah. It was only a matter of who was gonna fuck this up first.
Grebella, but if Grebella had done it, it would have only hit Grebella, which is like nothing because Grebella takes no damage, and like everything in that room would have been perfect actually had Grebella done it.
Yeah.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
We would be celebrating Grebella's next level strategic mind right now.
Oh, a very common win for Grebella.
Oh, shit. Wow.
This is also why like it was a rare flawless victory for Sea Swab, because look at what happened immediately turning around the corner. Christina's like, nah, fuck that. We're gonna get this bird.
This bird today is
Bird
getting
today.
fricasseed.
Can't just let the man have like one night. Just give the man one night without a giant fucking monster or elemental or golem to smash his face.
No.
Nah.
Kozlo, you discover his ability of the flying obsidian shards, much to Sea Swab's dismay. What else are you doing with your round?
I think that's about all I can do. In fact, it is, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you've done enough.
I've done enough.
Grebella, you're up. The air is filled with incredibly sharp flying shards, and you pick one out of your cheek.
Oh my god. Out of nowhere, from downtown.
Oh shit. I know what Rain's doing on
Wang
her turn. Wang Doodle, I choose you.
Tossing him out of the bag. I don't know if he's just hanging
It's like
out.
the scene in the
He's
movie.
muted.
Sea Swab falls. Wang Doodle heeds the call.
Yeah, Wang Doodle. Yeah. Sea Swab fainted, so
Gondor calls for aid. Wang Doodle, since you are here, do you wish to crawl out of the bag and join this soiree?
be careful. Be careful with your answer.
I'm gonna be honest. Not really.
Okay. Wang Doodle
I
stays in the bag.
apologize.
Wang Doodle looks, sees what's happening, thinks better of his life choices.
He does not want to come out of the Pokeball.
Nope.
Does not heed the call.
Squirtle, go! Squirtle? Squirtle?
There's a multi-day recovery period after using the safe word. We're just gonna stay in the bag for a little bit longer.
Grebella,
Fair.
you're up. Your life is in your hands.
Oh god.
You just saw the Dretch to your left be turned into a meat crayon.
Alright, let's take a little. Okay.
There's a chain devil right behind him.
Well, hello. I'm gonna go here where it's safer somehow. If only Sea Swab had done.
Oh, I always feel so bad for
Poor,
Sea Swab.
poor guy.
Just kidding.
You don't get to say poor guy. You did this.
Oh,
Christina,
Yes.
not unfairly target Sea Swab any percent failed.
Gonna use fire to see if that works. No savage. And need to boot with some divine, which I'm assuming is going to hurt.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grebella, you
26 plus 11.
duck back into that room, but the door is open and the shards are still flying everywhere, and the chain devil also looks like he took a significant portion of damage from it. Taking the smarter route, you slam your flail into the chain devil's already oozing wound and just inject some of that radiant damage into it. It screeches as the room flares with holy light.
Hello.
Ah, kill you!
Yeah, I think you think this was gonna happen, but I don't think so.
And then again,
You have another attack.
lay boop.
That'll hit.
Do this. You know what? Sure. We'll go for the 26.
All right, nice. You just slam the flail into the chain devil. He weakly tries to hold up the chain to ward off your attacks, and you crush his skull instead. You are much stronger than he is.
And that will end my turn.
Right. Grebella, as you slam your flail into him, you notice he is resistant to bludgeoning damage.
This motherfucker.
Sea Swab, make me a death saving throw.
What?
Death save. Where's the death save? I don't see it on here.
It's the little skull underneath your hit points on your character sheet. It goes hit points, hit dice, and there's a little skull. Oh! Sea Swab, you get up!
Yeah.
You get up! You have 1 hit point!
Sea Swab's like, I ain't heard no bell.
I heard no bell!
I'm used to this shit.
You have 1 hit point. Try not to spend it all in one place.
You're up! What do you do? One of your legs hurts a lot.
Like when you're, I know what I'm gonna do it. When you are, I always forget where my inventory is. Middle of the night, hungover, you reach over.
He's reaching!
But I didn't target myself. Just let me get a little sippy sip.
2d4 plus 2. Alright, you regain 10 hit points. That's a bonus action.
And then I'm gonna fucking move the fuck away.
He's gonna make an attack of opportunity on you if you do that.
Oh wait, I thought he was dead. No.
He's
Okay.
right fucking there, dude.
Oh no. All right. Well, in that case, I know what I'm doing. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Thunderstep away.
Thunderstep. Okay.
They're thunderstepping behind Kozlo,
Smart bird.
and then Heart of the
Then
Storm
slap
damage.
the back of his head.
That's right.
Yep. He'll make a con save. Fail. He takes 3 points of damage.
And then he should take another 7 from Heart of the Storm.
Alright, I'll apply that to the Obsidian Elemental.
Let's go and see Swab's turn.
Kozlo Sea Swab appears behind you with a thunderous crash as the bird gets out of dodge, presumably to safety.
Kozlo just looks up at him like,
Oh, you're not dead!
Not yet. Coming close.
This suddenly absolves Kozlo of any guilt he could have possibly felt immediately.
you couldn't have like gone just slightly out of line of sight.
I don't think I can go around the corner.
Yeah.
Grebella,
Alright,
the
make
chain
him
devil's going to try and wrap his chain around your neck and drag you where he wants.
Make Kozlo smear some goo on you. That's what's needed, right?
A little healing goo. Grebella. Make me a DC 14 acrobatics check, please.
Oh boy.
Grebella, you are restrained and you are grappled.
You know, I don't like this.
Now that you are restrained and grappled, he has wrapped his infernal chain around your neck, and he's going to put his foot against your chest and tighten it. Because you are grappled and restrained, he has advantage on this. That'll hit. I'm wondering if this damage is actually applying to Grebella. Hard. The Grebella, you will take 7 points of damage from that attack, and from the first one, 5. As you are raging, and you take half damage. And now he has you exactly where he thinks he might want you? Question mark? I'm gonna have to fix that later. Don't know why I didn't change anything. It should be popping up twice.
Fine.
And he will move half of his speed, dragging you with him. As he moves away from the Obsidian elemental, and with his tail he fucking shuts that door. Rain, you're up.
Rain is going to cast Summon Construct. And we're going to do... I guess we'll do Stone. I don't remember what the different ones actually do, but... okay. Just for my own edification, the rest of the hallway further south of the golem is not fucked up now, right? Like... it's like worked stone again.
Yeah,
he
has not stomped. So if he uses his throw shard attack, it will become, he'll stomp and it will become unworked stone underneath his feet.
But it's underneath him, so like...
Correct.
Because what I'm trying to do is I want the construct to be able to block him from moving further south. It's kind of my vibes I'm going for.
Oh, okay, yeah, he currently cannot move. He is on the fissure, and he will be able to move through the fissure.
But he could move backwards. He couldn't move further south. Like, I'm just trying to keep him away from Sea Swab.
Yes. Yeah, he can only...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he would have to break through the earth in order to...
Okay, cool. And Rain's gonna move there. And if I have to, I'm gonna hover, since it's, like, kind of, like, on the edge of the crack, but...
Okay.
And will bonus action... Mind Sliver this guy.
Okay. He'll make an int save. He will fail, even rolling a 19.
That's really good int save for a big rock.
He begins to shed some tiny shards of obsidian as his mind is assaulted.
Insight check.
What would you like to know?
Let's get a hit point bar on this guy.
Okay. 1 moment, please.
Okay. Yeah. That'll be the end of Rain's turn, and then the construct will go. And
Or Construct Spirit doesn't have an avatar. We'll fix that later.
how does this work? Just when a creature can see starts its turn. Okay. So it's when it starts its turn, it makes a wisdom save. And okay, yeah. So it's not right now, it's whenever the golem starts its turn.
Okay.
So we will slam with our multi-attack.
What type of damage is that, right?
That's a good question. We gave her claws back when we grafted her with adamantine, but because it's just the normal thing it summons, actually it is slam damage or bashing damage, whatever.
Bludgeoning?
Yeah, that one.
It is bludgeoning. Okay. Just want to double check. Are you sure you want to do that?
No. No.
But kind of.
There are other
No, there actually aren't.
options. Grapple is always an option.
That is actually not like a thing in the thing, but even still, I mean, sure.
I think
We'll
it's
see if
because
my-
it's only one size larger. I believe you can still
Yeah.
grapple it.
It's 2 sizes larger, right? Oh no, it's only large, I guess.
Yeah, it's only large.
It looks so much bigger.
It does.
That's just what, a contested strength, right?
Your athletics contested by their athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, that's just straight strength. Because it doesn't have any skills. Fuck it. I guess. Sure.
Okay. Get to choose. Let's see.
If its acrobatics is higher, I'm
It's
gonna
not.
laugh.
It's not. It will contest with strength.
It would be amazing.
Crits just throws the fucking stone golem against the wall.
It wouldn't actually. That's not a saving throw.
Oh,
It wouldn't burn its mind sliver.
Uh,
Not that it mattered. Like, I'm pretty sure even with the mind sliver, it crushed it. So
It's just a great strength. And it still succeeds. As the golem attempts to grapple, it just picks her up by the shoulders and woof, slams her against the wall.
okay. Actually, she has multi-attack, right? Like, she can try it again, can't she?
Can.
Does that work?
It is an action.
It's just like it counts as an attack, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Well, we'll try it again. That's better.
It is better.
That's
Yeah.
actually a lot better. Hot rock on rock action.
He puts her back down, and as he kind of puts his arms down, she just fucking puts both arms around both of the arms of the obsidian elemental and holds him in place. He is now grappled.
It's like making some kind of strange grinding sound.
It just rocks on rocks, just its speed is 0. It cannot increase. You have advantage on attacks against it, and you can potentially move it, but every foot of movement will cost you 1 extra foot unless you are 2 sizes larger.
No, I think we want to keep it right there. Unless Kozlo decides to turn it into a fragmentation grenade again. And then I'll be sad. But I will give that opportunity over to Kozlo.
Exciting.
Back to you, Kozlo.
Back to you! Alright, next up, the Obsidian Elemental. Oh, he's got the Stone Lethargy?
He has to make a Wisdom save against my save DC, which so it's a DC 20 Wisdom.
20. I'm sorry.
Then he would... Well, actually, he would be affected by Mind Sliver here, though.
Oh!
Because this is actually a save.
Minus 1d4. I mean, even if I roll a 1, that's a 19.
Hey. Now let's figure out what Stone Lethargy does. It doesn't have anything in the... Okay, hang on. Let me actually read it.
Yeah, we gotta read it from the text box. Stone Lethargy, when a creature the construct can see starts its turn within 10 feet of the construct can force it to make a wisdom save. On a failed save, the target cannot use reactions, and its speed is halved. Okay, his speed is 0 because he's grappled. And he can't use reactions.
Great. So there we go.
Okay.
So even if he does break free, if he chooses to try and break free of the grapple, he's still going to be at half speed.
That is correct. He's gonna try and break free of the grapple.
So that at least burns his action. And it's just another contested, right?
Yep. He loses.
Ah! Get fucked. Double 21s.
He will continue struggling because he has multi-attack.
I'm not used to a character with a strength score.
Construct Spirit got to beat an 11.
It's great. It's fantastic.
Okay. He's held in place.
This strength thing's not so bad, Grebella. I see why you do it.
Yeah, it's real good. Make things hurt. Make them cry.
Unlimited cosmic power. Itty bitty muscles.
All right, you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler. Okay. He's gonna just try and fucking put his mouth on the Construct Spirit's head and just start chewing.
Does he still have more attacks after trying to break the grapple?
One.
Oh, okay, cool.
He has 3 attacks.
Well, give him the chomps.
Give him 1 chomp with advantage? And against any target other than the grappler. Okay, this is just normal.
Yeah.
That'll hit. It just, the sound of grinding stone on stone echoes through the hallway. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Goodness.
As he spits out part of the stone construct, half of her face is now on the floor. Kozlo, you're up.
All right, well, we're gonna not do what we did last time. That went poorly. I'm gonna attempt to not do that again.
You were.
I'm smart, I promise.
-1.
Okay. We are going to... My turret is basically useless, which means we're using our bonus action on other things. We're going to start with a hex.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright, you deal an extra 1d6 in necrotic to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. What
We're
ability
going
do you
to-
hex of the creature?
Wisdom.
You hex his wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
Because now we're going to pull the dead.
Okay.
Smart.
Bring on the bell.
1.
Oh, he's gonna make a wisdom save minus 1d8?
The VFX on the Toll the Dead got an upgrade. That was sick.
Disadvantage on this check.
That's a huge Toll the Dead, my
Rolls
guy.
a 1! So the sound begins to echo down the hallway, and any remaining shard fragments that are floating in the air suddenly tremble and fall back down onto the ground with a ding, 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 ding. But all of a sudden, his mouth that is currently wrapped around the head of the stone spirit, he just begins to like shake and shake and shake as the sound just echoes through him, and you can see spiderweb cracks appear all over his body. He stops chewing on the stone elemental for a moment, and he blinks, little fragments once again falling from his face. Kozlo, that Toll the Dead did 32 damage.
Oh, hold on. Make that 33.
33
because of the hex.
damage because of the hex. Let's go. Okay, Kozlo. I see your game. Force Cannon? Eldritch Cannon?
Cannon can't do anything because I used my bonus action to hex.
Okay.
So Kozlo's just gonna... We're just gonna hide over here.
Good call.
We're gonna gesture to Sea Swab like,
Why are you still standing over there?
Grebella, You're up. You are in a closed-off room with the chain devil, his chain wrapped tightly around your neck. You are grappled. You are restrained. Speed is 0.
I don't know what this was from. Oh, I did the thing. I don't know why I touched that instead of my own freaking thing.
Yeah.
Icon must do same thing, right? That's what brain does. All right, we continue to f up this guy. We're gonna go hard on him this time. Get an advantage on that roll. Oh my!
Oh god!
Not quite a crit. It was close though.
Not quite a crit.
Fire. Sure. And then here's my Divine Fury.
Woof! 10 damage, okay?
10 plus 27, yeah.
As you are trying to struggle against his chain that is wrapped around your neck, your hands are free, and you just keep battering him in the stomach with your flail. Just thwomp, thwomp, thwomp. He's starting to visibly buckle against your assault.
Right, not dead yet though, huh?
Alright, fine. One more time.
Well. Oh, I hit it twice. I'm doing good today. I did the caffeine. The caffeine is not working.
That'll hit. Apparently this chain devil is going to regret ever chaining you. He continues dragging you down the hall. His innards threaten to spill out as you keep slamming your flail into his stomach. The chain devil refuses to fall.
I think that is the end of my turn.
Okay.
I didn't mean to hit that. I did the dumb thing again.
Sea Swab, you are up?
Yeah.
If Grebella is done?
Yes. I was just taking a second look.
Ciso's gonna move further back with Kozlo. And I don't really want to hit the guy because I don't want to burst into shards on everybody.
Mind you, it is only when he takes bludgeoning or force damage.
Only bludgeoning for okay. That I'm just gonna hit him with good old Eldritch Blast.
That's force damage.
Oh, it's force damage? Ah!
Read your spells, sir.
Well, then we're just gonna go Ray of Frost. Frost damage.
Classic. Uh, 20 will absolutely hit. And the hairline cracks as you embed him with a ray of frost. Suddenly the sudden chill becomes, it makes the stone constrict while the cracks become just a little bit wider as you throw that beam into him. He begins to splinter now, visibly. He takes 21 points of damage.
And that will end Sea Swab's turn.
Is that all Sea Swab would want to move? I just want to double check. You have lots of movement left.
I'm gonna tuck further back down here, but yeah.
Next up, just double checking, Grebella, you did reckless attack, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. He's gonna have advantage on his attacks against you as he has drug you into this room and is hoping to end you away from the safety of your friends. He gets to attack with advantage. And he hits, tightening the chain ever more, foot planted against your chest as he just rears back. Grebella, you take half damage from that, because you are still raging. And he will do it again. This one, did it go? Did it go? Yeah. 25 will hit. And Grebella, because you are raging, you'll take half damage from that. The noose tightens. I'll make sure that you are actually taking damage. Yep, very small amounts of damage and a big hit point pool.
I'm just chonky.
He lifts one hand and I'm gonna have to definitely fix that. Snaps his fingers and suddenly the chain bursts into flames as he uses his conjure chain, which will do fire damage. Grebella, you will have to make me a... Oops. Put this template down for no reason. Grebella, make me a DC 15 acrobatics save. You make it.
There's a dex. Okay. It threw it at me 3 times that time. Oh.
It might be the old ones from the previous chains. I don't know why they're proccing twice.
Yeah, I don't know either.
You will take the 4 damage, and the other ones I will undo.
Give.
Rain, excuse me, Rain, you're up. You are concentrating on the stone construct spirit.
We gonna boom him. At super advantage.
Okay. 25 will hit. You slice into him from the back. Oh my god, 31 points of damage. The already hairline fractures in him are growing wider as he is battered with both cold damage and your rapier, and you find weak points and begin to pry out large chunks of obsidian from his body.
And we're gonna do it again.
That'll hit. It's a 19, almost a crit.
Almost.
Another 16
Chonk away
points
at
of
him.
damage. His arms threaten to be loosened from the main part of the body as suddenly big, huge chunks of obsidian start falling to the ground.
And we will Mind Sliver.
This is an int save. He'll make it normally. And he fails. He is
Little
Mind
bitty
Sliver.
Mind Sliver.
Little baby Mind Sliver.
That is Rain's turn.
Construct Spirit?
I
no.
guess it's just gonna keep grappling.
Okay,
It doesn't have to remake the grapple, right? It's on
No.
him to break the grapple.
that is correct.
So it grapples.
Okay, it's just gonna hold him there. And next up, he's gonna make a wisdom save with disadvantage because he is hexed.
Oh shit.
Minus 22 because of the Mind Sliver. He is affected by the stone lethargy. His speed is halved. However, the Mind Sliver does go away because he used his save on that. What's he gonna do? I think he's going to continue just chomping away at the construct spirit.
Seems like a reasonable plan.
Oh, that'll miss. He'll try and do it again. He gets 3 attacks. That'll hit. As he bites into the shoulder, the construct spirit has reached 0 hit points and are dismissed. He is no longer grappled. However, he is still affected.
lethargic.
He is still lethargic. He his speed is halved, correct? Okay.
I think that's what it said, and he
Yeah,
can't
it
take
is.
reactions.
Can't take reactions. Okay. Can't go back to his original spot, so he can't burrow. And he can't see Kozlo or Sea Swab around that corner. Okay. Alright, Rain. He's gonna turn to you with a blind fist and just swing.
You sounded so disappointed.
Generally. And a 19 will miss. Rainier, he sees too damn high. He lets out a very slow, lethargic groan.
I need to get Rain like a Sea Swab costume, where she like pull like a little like bird hood up over her head to like con things into trying to like.
Kozlo, you're up. You are around the corner and safe from any shards he wants to throw. What do you do?
Obviously, I immediately get out from behind the corner.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Well, I think we begin because he's still hexed. The hex stays until he dies or until it runs out, but it lasts an hour.
Okay. Forever hexed.
I guess technically it is a concentration spell, but either way, he hexed. So we gonna toll that dead.
Oh Lord, we tolling. Ooh. He's gonna make this save with disadvantage. 13 is not enough to hit the 15 DC, and he takes the full 19 points of damage. Again, the sound echoes down the hall, and massive pieces of obsidian +3 begin to fall off him in droves. There's now a little pile of sharp shards at his feet. Kozlo, anything else you want to do with your round? You'll have a bonus action.
I do still have a bonus action. Kozlo's gonna step back out. Cannon's gonna get a little closer, and
Fast as fuck, Cannon.
we'll just see what happens if I try to breathe fire on it. I could alternatively kill Rain, but I don't think that's what I want to do right now.
Do it! Do it! Fire washes over him. He tries to make a dex save. Fails. He is not immune to fire. The fire washes over him and the cold contracts and the fire expands. And now he is almost split directly down the middle as fire washes over him and the cracks expand violently.
Wait, I could have been burning this guy the whole time? He's obsidian, it comes from lava!
But it's lava that's cooled.
Here's a point. Kozlo, does that end your round?
Yeah.
Okay. Grebella, you're up. You are giga restrained.
To be very restrained. I don't know. I feel like we just keep murdering. And pray that it works out for us. He was looking pretty bad, so we're gonna restless. Though I did that last time, hoping he'd fall over, and you know how that went.
Yep. That'll hit.
Do one of these. Don't think the fire's doing anything. But throwing it on there. 28 plus.
Is finally
Oh,
slam him into the slam him in the stomach. You kick him out of the way, and he goes flying backwards. The chain disappears. And suddenly, there's a looseness around your neck. You are no longer grappled. You are no longer restrained.
Now this looks like a room to look at later.
Alright. I'm gonna target myself for a bonus action before we get too far. The rare and elusive. Chug one of these.
Alright. 5 HP. Feel a little bit better as your wounds mend.
How's it going out here, guys? Oh, that's almost dead. Should I go check the other room or you guys need help?
Well, please
Yeah,
don't
right,
bonk it.
Yeah, I think I should. Oh, this one's locked.
And Grebella tries to pull more mobs, and the door's locked.
All right. I'm here to emotionally support you. Also, there's some papers and stuff in that.
Grebella, does that end
Is that
your
only
round?
my turn?
Okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate Grebella's emotional support.
Sea Swab, you're up. You've recovered from a grievous wound.
Caesar's gonna get around the corner. How's it going over there?
Well, it's still alive.
Okay, you guys have fun. I'm just gonna hang back here. See, so there's nothing I can do, and I'm not risking it, so I'm just gonna stand here.
You can't Ray of Frost it?
You have like a million things you could potentially do.
You were
Okay.
literally a ranged class, son.
That didn't stop it last time.
This guy is
Well,
just
I'm stopping
not
it this
using-
time.
It's not using spells. That'll miss.
I missed.
Okay, now you can run down the hall.
Okay.
Do you want a twin spell, anything like that?
I guess I can twin spell it. Yeah.
I guess I can
She's-
participate in this.
I guess after I just two-shot him, I can make him use all of his spell slots so he can't defend himself next time.
Sir, that's a cantrip.
It's not letting me cast Ray of Frost for some reason, so Frostbite, I guess. Oh, that was weird. It gave me like half of my spells on Twin Spell.
I believe you can't use. Oh, I'm sorry. I believe you can't use twin spell on the same character. It says to target a second creature in range with the same spell.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Did you still want to frostbite?
I can quicken spell it, so that's what I was looking for.
There you go. Bonus action. Same roll. That'll miss.
Okay, now I really can't do anything.
Let's see. You
it's my
move
turn.
5, 10, 15. You still have some move left?
I'll go right back to where I was.
Seems good. Rain, you're up. The Obsidian elemental is on the verge of collapse.
Oh, alright. We're gonna boom him.
Oh lord, he wants to escape. He wants to escape real bad.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, that is a crit. The Obsidian elemental is threatening to enter the rift underneath his feet. You give him the boom.
That's a boom.
Rain, you strike at his heart as soon as he looks down at that rift and threatens to burrow. Your sword pierces the obsidian, and all of the hairline cracks that form at a singular point begin to splinter violently, and as he shakes one last time, his arms fall off. Head lolls to the side, his legs crumble underneath his feet. He collapses into a pile of purple glass shards. Look very hazardous to potentially cross.
But they fall into the chasm, right?
And they fall into the chasm,
Rain,
leaving
like,
only a
brushes
little
some
bit
the
of
debris.
purple dust on the ground.
Well, it's convenient that he died there, actually. No caltrops. All right, I think we did it. Good job, everybody.
Got it, guys.
Cosmo,
We did it!
Sea Swab, you alive?
He's just gonna like come hobbling around the corner, just bleeding everywhere.
Yeah, hold still.
Kazo reaches into his bag, pulls out an alarming amount of goop.
Gross.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on the Sea Swab.
Ooh. Ooh, Sea Swab, you regain 33 HP.
I feel revitalized.
You feel significantly better as he smothers you with questionable salve.
I think one of those D8s was not supposed to be there because it shouldn't have used my arcane firearm.
I'll let it go. I'll let it go for today.
All right.
Honestly, Cosmo's our only healer. I think we should let that slide.
I'm a healer. I'm a doctor now.
Dr. Greenfinger.
Call me Dr. Coslow Greenfinger, PhD, MD, MDMA.
Attorney at law.
Attorney at law.
Maybe not the MDMA part.
DDS. Coslo's 100% a dentist.
Oh God.
Dr. Cosmo
no.
Open wide.
Well, no.
Raid is actually gonna go ahead and pop a potion.
$44 plus 4.
Did it work? Why isn't it?
Oh, I don't think I gave you new potions yet. You'll have to roll it manually.
Oh.
I know I gave I gave everybody basically but you new potions. Oops. I didn't have time. Alright, Rain, you regain 13 HP.
That's better. And Rain's gonna eat one of her very stale chef's treats from, I don't know, one of the size.
Oh my god. You gain 5 temporary HP for 8 hours. We'll have to also do that manually.
Yeah.
That thing
yeah,
is so old, yet somehow
So old.
still good.
So many preservatives.
The hallway is now coated in a shimmering dust of purple obsidian shards.
All right. Well, check these other. Actually, there's a bunch of fleshy bits to burninate. Maybe we should do that first in the rooms that we've.
There's some papers in the one room. Oh.
Is it the same room as this room? Oh dear. That's. I don't want to go in this way.
Yeah, the other way is a little, only barely clearer, but could probably burninate those things and then, you know. But I don't think we should burn up the papers.
Rain will investigate the office room.
I was just going to start working on burning these things.
Right. Rain, make me an investigation check, please. Ooh. Rain, you rifle through the papers on there. They detail trading these obsidian gems to the Rakshasa. The Rakshasa seem to come from Feronia. They're using them to bolster some of the various Leonin tribes that have allied with demons.
Oh, Feronian tribes that have allied with demons, you say?
Say.
We'll gather those up. Any names jump out?
Yes, I will give you the names.
Okay. Any good books? I see there's like just a ton of book shelving in here.
All of these books are detailed histories of the Tao's various conquests, but also there are many entries of that are from the Peck. They detail mostly the types and sizes of gems that have been found during their mining operation, and the locations of such within the plane of Earth. Many places, as you flip through the papers, have been strip-mined of any sort of useful rock. They have taken every bit of gem and ore they could possibly find. And as you look towards the more recent entries, their efforts are much more concentrated on acquiring the alloys needed for brass and gold. In fact, almost all of the recent entries are only the Peck acquiring iron, bronze, and gold.
Well, we'll stuff some of this Feronian paperwork away. Sounds like we're gonna have to conquer Feronia, boys.
I am a real Pharaonian.
Does any of the paperwork say anything more about what these obsidian Borean shards are? Like, what emotions they're, like, catalyzed with? Like, anything like that?
Did you roll? 23? Yeah, so these obsidian shards, at least the entries that you sit down and read for a bit, they tell you they absorb latent energy from the Nine Hells. Various parts of the Nine Hells exude different types of energy. Some of these are just neutrally aspected and absorbing the ambient corruption of the furnaces. And leaving Sida's area more or less corrupted than the other area. However, many of these things seem to be encapsulated greed, which instill a frenzied sense of desire into the wearer, or the bearer, excuse me.
So they seem to be, in particular, they feed off of negative emotions specifically, like with...
Correct. It is the
hell, though?
opposite pillars, and these specifically are aspected toward greed.
Gotcha. And we have seen Borean shards that are also, like, negatively aspected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Does anybody want greed crystals? Seems dangerous to me. But there's some fucking big ones.
In what way were they dangerous again?
They're just fed with negative emotions, so they make whoever bears them, like, exemplify that emotion. So in this case, greed.
They're
Grebella probably
little
doesn't need more
batteries.
greed.
Probably not. Maybe. I mean...
Yeah, Grebella, if you hang around these too long, and considering a lot of Borean shards are created by the energy exuded by dragons, if you hung around these for too long, your greedy tendencies would override all logical emotion, cause you to go into a mindless frenzy of greed. And now that you know that Aurexion is down south in his piles of gold, you can sense the temptation seeping into the back of your mind.
Maybe I don't stand here.
Great. That seems like a great idea.
Do you have a key for that door? I'm
Do I
ready
have
to
a key for that door?
kick it in, but, you know.
I have the master key.
So probably.
Well, I don't know, because I have like 5 keys.
Arain, do you try the master key?
Sure.
I
It's
won't,
the
I won't make
furnace
you go
key.
through the rigmarole.
Too late, I did it.
No, the door unlocks.
No, it didn't.
What? It relocked. Open it. Obsidian shards here have burst through the floor. They both pulse with energy. There's also, in the corner, a large pit where it looks like an obsidian shard has been extracted, leaving a giant hole in its wake.
I think we'll probably, before we leave here, we'll probably break all of these if killing break them. There's another door in here, though, if y'all want to come in.
Okay.
Where is this? Oh no, in this.
I
room,
went through the
there's
north
another
one.
room.
Yeah.
Multiple room.
Is it gonna be another pooper?
Probably. We ready?
Yeah,
You ready?
the people here shit a lot.
More crystals, these ones thrust through a table. They don't seem to care what sits upon the ground above them. There is a pulsating egg sac in the center of the room, feeding off of the crystal's energy. There's a body on the bed. It looks to be of a desiccated peck, but he has long expired.
All right, Calslow, you're up.
Cannon blast! Nothing
Raina's gonna
remains
start
of
heading-
that, or the body of the desiccated peck, for that matter.
Cannon shot itself again somehow.
Cannon has itself
Cannon.
targeted.
I think it's sometimes the template that I put down catches itself in it for some reason.
Ah, yeah. Rain, another door. You're right.
Rain will investigate it first. Which I probably should have done on the previous door, because I don't think Grebella actually investigated it, but she did try the lock, so...
Make me an investigation check. The door does not appear to be trapped. It is locked.
We will use our key.
The master key opens the door.
Hooray! Oh my god, there's a big fuck off crystal in here.
There is a big fuck off crystal in the center of the room that is pierced through the table from the earth underneath it. The wood is splintered down the middle. What were once peck mining plans are now long disused, covered in a layer of dust. At the very bottom, the very south part of the room are a cluster of 3 egg sacs feeding off of the crystal's energy.
Coslow!
Blast!
You said everything on that. You said everything on that table was just covered in dust.
It all looks very, very old.
I also did not burn anything that was on the table. I've been aiming things carefully.
A couple of wheelbarrows in this room hold various rocks and unusable ore. Otherwise, that room is just full of various mining implements. and more ledgers of what the Peck have found within the plane of Earth.
Coslo, do you want to use your spider bro to do some scouty scout on the other side of this big door? That seemed to work really well for us last time.
Yeah.
And then we barge in and murder everyone.
Oslo will let Spider Friend out and see if Spider Friend can sneak underneath.
Ah, hello. Don't blast me, no. Hello. We're sneaking.
Yeah. You should go up in there and see if you can see anything.
Ah, then let us use our many eyes together. In friendship.
Sure, yeah.
Friendship eyes.
That's a normal thing that normal people say, yep.
Yes, our friendship eyes look together.
She scuttles underneath the door.
I love how, just
Friendship
vaguely
eyes.
sinister the Spider-Chan sounds. Everything just has, the slight twinge of sinisterness.
Let's be friends together.
Forever.
Always.
And ever.
It's just her voice, I understand.
Oslo, what do your
it's-
spider
The
eyes
sinister
see?
air is that it's coming from Christina, basically. Okay.
Yep, she's in there. She's sitting on a throne thing, and there's 3 thrones, and the other 2 don't got nobody in them. Bunch of them crystals in there. It's a big, round room. So I guess
Any-
whoever she was talking to earlier ain't there no more.
Oh, okay. Well, interesting.
Sida is currently seated upon the North Throne, and she is writing something on a scroll. Spider-Chan cannot see what it is from here, but she holds a quill in one hand, paper in her.
There's also, the 3 thrones are kind of facing the center of the room. And the top one got, an axe in front of it. The west one got, a sword. And then the eastern one got, a big old hammer. I don't know what that means.
So are we just going to burst in there guns blazing, or do we want to talk to her before we murder her?
Do we have anything worth saying to her?
I don't know.
Grebella just grumbled.
I can hear Grebella growling in the background.
I think we know Grebella's vote. I'm cool just murdering. That's fine, if that's what you guys want to do.
Everything blew up on me and almost killed me. I'm fine with murdering.
Okay, sounds good.
Give me 1 second. I have to remember how something works. My familiar bullshit is so complicated. I'm trying to remember if I need to be able to see my familiar to cast touch spells from it.
I don't think you do.
I don't think you do either.
I mean, I
Because
think
it's-
I can
'cause it's-
technically see my familiar all the time anyway, because I can see what it sees at any time.
Yeah.
Well, it's technically, I think your familiar is technically casting the spell on your behalf. Actually, so it is technically casting the spell.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
command them to do it. Is the
Yeah.
trade-off? So it's not like
And
a
it
free
uses
action.
my spellcasting modifiers and stuff.
Right. No, familiar, actually, if you, are playing, super strategically, familiars are fucking giga-busted. We just don't ever do that.
Well, I lost sight of the other room now, for some reason.
Oh,
But
I came back. Sorry.
oh, that's why.
She skitters back underneath the door.
All right, I got a little bit of an idea.
That's pretty good scouting.
Yeah, but also this spider got a wicked bite. We can bust in the door and bite as soon as we go through. Okay, it's not really a bite, it's a spell it's a thing I want to try.
Okay. Sure.
Are you
that
into
seems
biting
fine.
people now?
So, what I want to do is have Phase Spider try and sneak around the outside of the room, probably going like behind these pillars and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and try to get up behind Sida so that it can be in melee range.
Okay. Face Spider will make a stealth check with advantage. Sita is currently preoccupied. Make a perception check with advantage. Oslo, do you want to use Flash of Genius on your Face Spider?
I cannot. Oh, I can see my Phase Spider because I can see the Phase Spider can see itself.
Yes, you can.
Then yes, we Flash of Genius the Phase Spider.
Smarts. 26. Sita's preoccupied, her nose buried in demonic paperwork. Kazo, I think you can move your spider wherever you'd like in the room.
All right. Phase Spider. Oh, I can actually move it. Okay, cool. Gonna sneak around up around this way and just be right here, ready to bite. And Kozlo is going to step back a little bit himself and prepare to cast Inflict Wounds using the Phase Spider as the caster.
Okay. When do you want to do that?
It's basically as soon as. So if we bust in the door and if the plan is we bust in the door and go straight at her, then it's going to be as soon as we bust the door. Like as soon as the door becomes open and she goes, "What?" Then she gets bit.
Okay.
Okay, any preparations we need to make out here? Everybody good?
I'm not going in first.
I think Sea Swab should go first.
I can't even finish that.
Rain is going to cast a Spirit Shroud on herself. Well, it's always on herself, but
What does that do, right?
it will show you. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to upcast it or not. What do my 5th levels look like? We'll just do it at its normal level. Yeah. Okay. Spirit Shroud makes a shroud of spirits within 10 feet of me. Whenever I hit something within 10 feet, I do extra damage of my choice, and they also can't regenerate hit points. And if they start their turn within 10 feet of me, their speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
We're going to do radiant damage. Seems on brand.
Seems
For the
good.
Star Elf. And I think that's probably good. And we'll just I'll burn another thing of Blade Song just so it starts up and when we go in. Oh, actually, I'll just increment it down since it's still up already. Oh, interesting. All right, let's go.
Myself closer to the door. If it's unlocked, I'll open it.
Sida looks up. Door. She slams the paper down against the handrest. Throne. You.
You.
That might
They're so
be
eloquent.
That's some eloquent Earth Elemental dialogue exchange.
I thought about saying, it's me! But I'm like, nah.
All right, let's get a good banger going on here.
What is the creepy O face that Grebella has in her buff bar? What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's her dragon mask.
Yeah, that's the dragon mask.
There's,
the
so I
dragon-
know if her identity is being shown or not to others. It's just an icon,
Okay.
but she can toggle it on and off if she wants to remove her mask.
And then the just yelling face is my rage.
That's rage. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the yelling face pretty well. I just have never seen the gimp mask.
Wow, Grebella's
Fair.
doing some weird stuff in her off time.
Look, no
Austin
judgment.
get mess.
You dare come here to the furnaces? How did you even get here?
I could do a lot of things you don't know about.
She's so big.
This would be about the time that she get bit.
Ow!
Yes.
Give her the chomps.
give her the chomps, face spider.
All right. So let's see how well this actually works, because I'm technically casting a touch spell using all of Kozlo's stuff, but from the spider. So I think that means I have to cast it as Kozlo.
Yeah. So it might say that your range is too short, so you might have to do it
Yeah.
manually.
Yeah, okay. But the range is too short. Okay. Let me link it so that I can see it.
Sure.
Let me remember how to do that.
I think you could right click and post in chat.
There it is.
Creature you touch makes a con saving throw. 2d10 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she makes a con save.
One moment.
It will be, this is a warlock spell, so this will be a DC 15.
She fails. She'll take 2d10
By one.
By one. She will take 2d10 necrotic damage.
Perfect.
And you know what else we're gonna do? I've literally never used this.
Alright, I ship it.
Yeah, ship it.
Fury of the
Oh.
Small.
I actually just fixed this the other day too.
Wonderful.
She'll take another 16 damage.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it wants me to roll. But it rolled
Me?
16 out of 16, so.
Yeah. It's just it does damage equal to your level.
Okay.
You're level 16, so it just does 16 damage. Ah! As Phase Spider sinks her fangs into Sida's shoulder, she looks down and tries to grab the tiny Phase Spider. I'm gonna make an athletic. Against Phase Spiders. Better stat. Oh, let's see. She reaches over her shoulder, trying to grab the face spider or whatever bit her, and all you hear, Kazuo, in your head is, and face spider just goes down the cliff face.
And catch me.
And she just shimmers out of view as she goes down the jagged cliff that sits behind Sida. Sida looks behind her and rubs her shoulder and stands up from her throne. You've already banished me once to the plane of Earth. And you think now you've come here on my home territory to kill me? You're fools to come here.
Yeah, that's what the last 30 people we've killed have said.
They are not me. She pulls a longsword from her side. Or excuse me, let me double check her weapon here. She pulls a scimitar from her side and a shield in the other as she gets to her feet. She slams the scimitar against the shield and makes a noise that rings out through the chamber like glass upon metal. Ting! The scimitar she holds is made of obsidian and reflects everything in the room. And she gives it just a long pass against the shield. Taps it against the shield once again. Very well then. Come, Grebella. I will lop every limb from your body and send it down into the 9 hells.
Oh, so the feeling is mutual, Grebella.
Oh, yeah. She fucked with my girlfriend. She's gonna have a bad day.
Well, but did you fuck with her girlfriend? Because she seems really pissed at you, too.
No, but... You know what? No, I'm not actually mean enough to do that.
Why are you even here, Grebella? Your grandfather has forsaken you. You're just a little tool in his grand scheme.
What do you think I'm here to undo?
He's not going to let you go. That wish is binding.
Oh, he's not gonna have the chance.
Do you know I was there when the wish was planted in your infant body? You didn't even have a choice in the matter.
Well, you're about to have a lot less choices.
And you're about to have a lot less limbs. Come, I will sever
You
your
already-
head from your body.
You already made
Hey,
that
guys.
clip once.
Do me a favor, if I die, let me know that I have to come back and kill this one. Again.
Come
I was
here,
really
little
concerned
tool.
about that.
You will be the queen of nothing.
I don't really want to be the queen of anything. That's you. Look at all these. Why do you have so many thrones? You can't even sit in them all at once.
These are not my thrones, and I am here for a greater purpose. Soon we will mint enough soul coins to bring, so many demons from the 9 hells into your precious Arctis.
Sorry, are we fighting now? Like, Rain is, like, totally, like, blue balls at the door right now.
Yeah.
It is foolish of you to come here. I am much more powerful in my own plane. You are but strangers here. The earth will swallow you.
Okay.
Right, because I'm not also earthy.
Fine. Come, little tool. Perhaps I shall keep your limbs as a trophy.
Would certainly be a weird looking trophy.
It'd probably fit pretty well in here, though, like the decor so far in the furnace. Yeah.
I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative for me, please. Oslo, you and Sida, I think, are going at the same
Jeez.
time.
They are.
Damn.
Simultaneous turns.
And I'm too busy talking shit, so.
Oops. Let me roll Eldritch Cannon, put it where it belongs. There. Perfect. Perfect. Oslo, it looks like Sida's very fast, and so are you. You have been preparing for this because of Spider-Chan. Sida looks like she's about to cast a spell. What are you going to do?
I have not thought this far. I was preparing the other thing that I already did.
Sida says, I am the avatar of the earth, and I will bury you.
I think what we will do. She looks like she's about to cast a spell, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, this is a weird thing that's popping up. Okay, here we go. I want to cast Grease right where she's standing.
Okay. Sida will make a dex save. She will succeed.
Damn.
She does not fall prone. She just, like, lifts her foot and looks underneath. What's this? Oil. I am much more sure-footed than this paltry spell.
Cannon will trundle up happily and attempt to force blast.
Okay. Probably be good in combat. Sida's good. Think about things.
Is she thinking about getting shot in the face?
Probably. Yeah, she's gonna use a reaction. She's gonna cast Stone Aegis. Stone, protect me. A rocky covering coats her entire body and plates her already thick armor in another coating of formed rock. Her AC goes up by 2. And will remain there if she decides to use a bonus action to extend the AC bonus. A 28, however, will still hit her. As you blast her with the Force Blast, she is vulnerable to force damage. And the rocks go flying off of her body.
Kozlo instinctively ducks and covers his head.
Let me just double check. Has the same ability. No, she does not. She clutches her, like, armor, where you have blown the rocks off. And she looks at her hand, which has a small amount of blood on it. Seems to only incense her. Also, does that end your round?
Can I push her back 5 feet?
Sure. Actually, there was a wall behind her, so she cannot be pushed
Okay.
back 5.
Well then... Cannon does a little dance. A little happy little cannon dance.
Happy little cannon dance.
And that will end my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, Kozlo will step to the side. And that will end my turn.
Right. Think. Okay, Sida will take her turn. Grebella, since you've come all the way here, I thought you should get more in touch with your ancestors. And in fact, you should get really in touch with your ancestors. Flesh to stone. She's going to try and turn you into stone. She's going to attempt to turn you into stone. If your body is made of flesh, you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you are restrained as your flesh begins to harden. On a successful save, you are not affected. A creature restrained by the spell must make another con save at the end of their turns. If you successfully save 3 times, the spell ends. If you fail its save 3 times, you are turned to stone and you are petrified. The successes and failures do not need to be consecutive. You fail once, 2 more times, and you will turn to stone. You are currently restrained.
What was the DC on that? I can flash of genius.
It is 18.
I think my flash of genius gives 5.
You want to use Flash of Genius on her?
Yes.
Alright, consume a Flash of Genius.
My flash of geniuses have not been consuming. That is the 3rd one that I've used.
Okay, I will, you can track it in your character sheet, otherwise I'll make a bug note.
I have fixed it in my character sheet.
Yours does 4, Coslow.
Oh, does it? Shit.
Because it is based on your int modifier, which is 4.
Well, never mind that.
Okay.
Yeah. All good.
Grebella, you feel your flesh begin to harden. You are currently restrained. At the end of your turn, you can make another con save. Do you feel it, Grebella? Your ancestors calling for you. Just a lump of stone. Sida will move.
Damn.
Move. Right here, out of the grease.
I was really hoping you were going to forget that that was there.
The grease! Okay, Coslow, you guys went at the same time. Rain, you're up.
Oh, wow. We're going to lead with an insight.
Oh, what would you like to know?
Oh, it's a 20.
Pretty
Shit.
good. Oh, you can know 2 things.
Let me get a dex saving throw.
She saves at a +10.
Oh, fuck me. Cool. Okay, yeah. Let's get an ability, another ability.
As you have learned from the previous elementals, the Obsidian ones tend to break into shards when hit. His Obsidian skin, melee attacks made against Sida within 5 feet cause... sorry, that tooltip is not correct. It is 3d10 piercing damage against the attacker, unless you succeed on a DC 18 dex save. In fact,
What the fuck?
I'll actually just link it. Sida. Change that tooltip.
I mean, fuck, okay. Where deliver her?
It is this. Creatures using non-magical melee weapons against her have them shatter on a natural 1. Sida will make an int save. She will succeed.
Okay.
She did roll a 15. It's pretty good.
I mean, she has a +8 save, though. Jesus. So she has an incredibly high con, an incredibly high int, and an incredibly high dex. I don't know, guys. I don't know if Rain can really do anything against this bitch.
Yeah, this is going poorly.
Like, she's basically invulnerable to melee as far as, like, Rain fighting her. Those are some nasty saves. I guess I'll try. What spells do I have? Sorry, this completely fucked up any ideas that I had. I'll try to slow. It's gonna break my concentration, but I don't think that concentration matters at this point.
She will make a wisdom save. She fails.
Are you fucking serious, though? Holy shit.
Sida is slowed. Her speed is halved, -2 AC, and -2 to dex saves, and cannot take reactions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking Christ, though. Okay. Like, glad that landed, but damn.
I see the glimmer of fear in your eyes. Now you see a fully realized elemental on her own plane.
I can't hear you. You're talking, like, really slowly.
Now you see. What is this?
Can't understand you. Let's see. -2 to dex, though, now, so that's interesting. Can't get all the way to her, so I will go right here. And that'll be my end of my turn.
Grebella, you're up. You are restrained. Your speed is 0.
And what do I have to roll again about that?
Your flesh is turning to stone.
Was
I
it
just
con
double
save?
check. You'll have to con save, please.
Damn, I am normally good at these. It's very frustrating that I'm
Now I
sucking
will
so
flash
much.
of genius.
Yeah, now I need it.
That's pretty needed. The DC, let me just double check. Is 18.
Yeah.
All right, you succeed on 1. Let me just double check. Failed save. You are restrained. On a successful save, you are not affected. Okay, so since you succeeded, you drop the restrained condition. And if you fail a next con save, you will be restrained once again.
Oh boy. Alright. We're going in.
Yes, get close. Feel the sharpness of my shards.
Gross!
Damn. She's
That'll
tough
miss.
to hit too.
She holds up her shield and parries your attack.
That is
Pathetic.
damn.
Have you not learned anything from your time on the material plane?
Do you shut up ever?
No, I live here.
Yeah, you're real bored. My gosh. Do you have friends? It sounds like you don't have friends.
I'm so glad you're here to entertain me.
Wow, that is both creepy and sad all at the same time.
I do hope you'll leave it trophies so I can remember you forever. Perhaps I'll put your statue here in the center of the room and suffuse you with the energy of the 9 hells.
I don't understand what's happening. Is she flirting with Grebella?
You don't know what's happening, but I think she's a sad, sad woman.
Grebella, does that end your round?
I am going to, in preparation for the hell that is about to be unleashed, first not target her. Take another potion.
Okay, you
I'll
regain
take it.
9 HP.
That'll end my turn.
At the end of your round, she's going to use a legendary action. Sida can take the following. She can burrow under any stone surface she's standing on and move 15 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity. Make a melee attack, cast a spell, or use Obsidian Shockwave.
Oh boy.
She will make an attack. She slams her scimitar against her shield. She seems to enjoy making this ringing sound that goes through the entire room. Do you remember my blade? Oh, she can't take reactions. Oh, no, it's not a reaction. It's a legendary action. Okay. You want to proceed. When you attack an object with this magic sword and hit, you maximize your weapon damage dice against the target. Don't worry, that's just objects. So if you do turn into a statue, she will probably shatter you. When you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an extra 14 slashing damage. You then roll another 20. If you roll another 20, you lop off one of the target's limbs, with the effect of such loss determined by the GM. A creature has no limbs to sever, you lop off a portion of its body instead. The other parts are just about making light. She slashes through the air. A thin line appears on your chest, Grebella. You did not roll 20, so no additional damage. It is very thin line. It's enough to make you bleed. You only take 4 points of slashing damage from the attack. I'm just getting started. Sea Swab, you're up.
So I will carefully move in. So he can see Sida. And then Sea Swab is gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere.
Also, keep in mind you have discovered that she is vulnerable to force damage.
Okay, I don't really have anything else right now. Double checking. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Storm Sphere.
Okay, where do you put it?
I'm gonna put it so it's not hitting Grebella.
Okay. Oh no, face spider! Don't worry, we'll remove that. She will make a strength save. She succeeds. She makes a con save. Public? Which she succeeds on. Her stone aegis is still up. Grebella.
Alrighty.
Excuse me. Sida will take half damage from that. Because she succeeded on her save.
Alrighty, and then I can use a bonus action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center towards a creature I choose. Make a ranged spell attack. I have advantage on the roll if it's in the sphere, and on a hit, it takes 4d6 lightning damage.
Okay. That's pretty sick.
Spell attack.
Range spell attack.
It's just a regular ranged spell attack.
You use your attack
I don't know
bonus plus your proficiency.
Attack bonus. I'm not seeing it on my sheet. Hold on.
It should be under your spells. So your attack bonus. Let me look. At the top of your spell list.
Oh, yeah.
And your proficiency bonus is 5.
Okay. I'm not seeing where I just roll an attack roll, I guess.
So your this is a sorcerer spell. So you're at the very top of your spell list. Has your sorcerer spell casting, and your attack is +6. Your proficiency is +5, so you'll do a 1d20 plus 11. And this is with advantage. Tabby, why would you? Oh my god, my cat just knocked over my saucer. Why would you do that?
Dude.
He just like put his paw on it and went
Helping?
helping.
He's trying to help us.
Thank you, Tabby. You're the best.
You can roll that again because it's with advantage because she's in the sphere. Tabby. 27 will hit.
4d6.
4d6 lightning. Okay, she takes 11 lightning damage, and she has disadvantage on perception checks. She'll make a con save, because she's concentrating on stone ages. She makes it. But she can't hear anything, because now that sphere is just a swirling vortex of sound. So anything that's going to make her try and hear or listen, she won't be able to hear. Her eyes narrow dangerously.
It should be one more because I do have elemental adept for lightning, so I can treat a 1 as a 2.
Okay. 1 more damage. We'll take it.
And then I will insight check.
Go ahead.
No, I won't.
No, you won't. That is not high enough.
So I'm just gonna back around this corner again and his turn.
Okay. Top of the round, we will call it there. It is late. And we will continue the combat with Sida next week. Rain has her successfully slowed, but Sida is attempting to turn Grebella into stone. Will you threaten to get your
I'm
limbs
still on
lopped off?
Grebella.
Will you get your limbs lopped off by her scimitar of sharpness? Or will you finally bring this annoying elemental down? We shall see next week. Thanks for joining. I will see you all next Monday. Sound good?
Sounds
Hooray.
Good.
Hopefully
Thanks
we
again,
have the
Sida.
doodle.
Yes, hope. Actually, no, he is, because he was free
Oh,
this
that's
week,
right.
but he's sick. He's out next week, so we're not going to see Wang Doodle for a while.
I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
All right,
Yeah.
everybody.
Thanks, Bob.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for game, Christina.
Game. All right. Hey, chat, what's going on? Just entered. Can someone give in the chat? Give me context, please. Our adventurers are currently in the plane of Earth, and they are trying to bring back City of Brass. But first, they need to do a favor for all of the genies that run the City of Brass. They are currently in the elemental plane of Earth, attempting to curry the favor of the Tao. But the Tao's elemental furnaces have been corrupted by demons from the 9 hells, their guardians. They have triumphed over 2 of the demons so far within this dungeon. But the last, an obsidian elemental with a grudge, Sida Shardheart, now wishes to kill Grebella, lop off her limbs, and keep them as trophies. Will our party succeed? We'll find out next week. Is that the end of the session? Wow. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to catch up on everything, the game does have a lot of lore we have been playing for years, but if you want to catch up on some of the recent sessions and get up to date on what's going on, we have full VODs over on Arctis DD on YouTube. Or you can just catch shorts and funny moments from the sessions on our Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky over on Play Arctis. I'm your DM, Zarina. Hey, we're a long-running game. We've got a lot of lore. But ultimately, these guys want to make sure that no one frees Tiamat from the 9 hells. And this is just the tip of the lore iceberg. If you want to learn more, check out our VODs over on YouTube. We're just a small D&D channel. Even if you give us a sub and don't end up watching, totally appreciate it. Be a part of our little community. For now, that's the end of the session. We start on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific, and we play for 3 hours. And we will finish this combat with the Obsidian Elemental Sida Shardheart next week. For now, we'll be signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope everybody has a great week. I'm going to have a busy one myself. But I hope to see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for joining. Who's Comics, thanks for lurking. Appreciate you, etc. Good to see you. Good to see you. I think I saw Spencer earlier in the chat. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope to see you next time.